frequent travelers of Reddit. What's something you saw when traveling that was so scary you never went back somewhere? I went to an ayahuasca retreat in Peru. The retreat itself was amazing, and I'd recommend it to every living person. It was held pretty deep in the Amazon, and in order to get there, you have to either pay for a group bus or take a small motorbike taxi. No one is really willing to drive that far otherwise. After the retreat was over, I had a couple days to stay and relax before I came back to the States. The girl that I bunked with had some time as well, and we decided to go into Tarapoto, the nearest town, and just adventure around a while. We shopped and ate and took a tour through a chocolate factory. She was staying in a hotel in town to catch her early morning flight the next morning, so I took a motorbike taxi back to the jungle alone. About halfway down the road, the driver stopped, and a man holding an AR came up the cab and started asking me questions about where I was going and what I was doing, etc. I was completely alone with the driver, who stopped for this guy and the guy with the really big gun in the middle of the Amazon. I was beyond terrified. The whole ordeal lasted less than 5 minutes and ended with me paying the gun guy a toll of 10 sols, I think less than $8, not completely sure on the conversion. The driver insisted I had to do this, so I did, and we thankfully drove away. A few miles later, the driver stopped again, and I almost had a heart attack. He insisted he had something to show me, and that I should get out of the cab, so I did. Might have been stupid. I still don't know what the right thing to do was. He took me to the edge of the road where there was a cliff, and below was the spot where a smaller river smashes violently and spectacularly into the face of the Amazon River. It was among the most beautiful and fantastic things I saw in Peru. We stood in silence and watched the rivers merging for a while before he safely delivered me back to the retreat. It was a scary ride, but man, what a fucking story.